Okay, so Aoy is in the car. Aoy is in the car already, and she's got Molly. We're going on a day trip today. It is Sunday morning here in Bangkok, and it's about, I don't know, I guess it's about 6:30 in the morning or something like that. And we're heading to the beach. We're going down to a little beach island called Sarahip. Okay. Molly. Molly, Molly. Molly. So there's one.
Don't take.
I know.
Save this first.
Always telling me, don't take. She doesn't want me to be filming while I'm driving. Safety first is what Aoy says. All right. So let's see. 6:41 a.m. Sunday morning. Bangkok, we're heading off to Sarahip. There's your moderator right there. There's my co-star. And there's my secondary co-star. Alright, so let's get this day started. I'm going to pause this right now because, as Aoy says, safety first. Alright, see you later. Okay, so it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. And we are passing through downtown Bangkok. Right now we're passing through the On Nut neighborhood. Normally driving, okay, I say it, honey, Chongbori. We're going down to the Chongbori. Aoy gets very nervous in the car. She's very safety minded. And she doesn't like it when I film while driving. She doesn't like it while I film and drive at 100 miles an hour or 100 kilometers an hour. But anyway, so there's downtown Bangkok, Sunday morning, 7 a.m. and we're passing through it. You want me to stay to the right, honey?
Don't look like this, please.
Okay. I am so lucky to have such an attentive co-driver with me in the car. Alright. There's the port area, Bangkok. Can't really see it too well, but it's gas fields. Alright, it's just to give you an idea, we're on the highway. You can see we're making really fast time. It's still early in the morning, and not very many people on the road. Just us and a few others. Okay. Most Thais are still hungover from partying late last night, Saturday night, drinking too much. Alright. Aoy doesn't like that. Alright, so I'm going to pause the video. Okay, so right now we just arrived in the little town. Honey, what's this town called? What? Muang Ni. Siracha. Okay, so we just arrived in the small town and it's called Siracha. Muang Siracha. And as you can see, well, there's a lot of construction going on in this little town. I don't know if you can see this building here, but there's a lot of construction going on in this little town. And this is the little public park right here. Really nice park. Hoi. And anyway, because of all the construction, there was a slight detour and we had to park a considerable way away from the pier. Honey, by knee.
I'm not sure whether the entrance is there.
Anyway, you can see here's the water, here's the ocean, and you can't see it through the trees, but there's a pier about a half mile off in the distance, and we need to walk to that pier, and at the pier we'll then take a ferry across the island. Bye, Ja. Bye, Teeny. Okay. Okay then. Okay, so we're gonna walk about a half mile or so and over to the pier, and then we're gonna catch the ferry out to the island. And it's about a 45-minute ferry ride, if I haven't already said that. See, here's some more. This building is under construction. A lot of construction going on. It's a really nice, beautiful little public park, man. Lots of little play areas for the kids, lots of little workout zones for people who are walking and running. Pretty cool. Alright, there's Mali with her mommy. Alright, so I'm going to shut this down now until we get to the pier. Alright, because we got a long day. I don't want to run out all the camera. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay, so we're walking out on the pier now. I just thought this is kind of an interesting shot. Here's another view of the town of Sichang. You see all the construction going on, all the buildings. Everything is under construction. And you see again the beautiful clouds. Beautiful clouds in this tropical environment. Tropical climate. I love those clouds. So we still got a pretty long walk. We've already walked a half a mile from where we parked the car in the little park. Looks like we got about another quarter of a mile to walk to the end of the pier. Anyway, there's Aoy making her way with Mali. much self-explanatory. We just got off the boat and we're on the pier at the island of Sichang, and we're going to just wander on over and see what we're going to do for the day. There's the deeply revered king, deeply loved, deeply revered.
เรียนให้ท่านทราบนะคะว่าเกาะสีชังของเรานะคะเราไม่มีรถประจำทางนะคะเรามีรถเช่าเหมาคันมีรถมอเตอร์ไซค์รับจ้างรถมอเตอร์ไซค์ให้เช่าราคาเหมาวันนะคะคันละ250 บาทราคาค้างคืนต่อ
Okay, so we just came up to the top of one of the hills on the mountain. We're going to take a little rest here. Boy's going to give Molly some water. And it's just a little sitting area up in the hills. Now, from what I understand about this island, there's no beaches. There's only one beach on this island. It's got one small beach. I'm not sure where it is, but the rest of the island, all of the coastline of the island is just rock. It's not a touristy sort of beach resort type island. Just one small beach, and everything else is just rock. And for that reason, not a lot of Farang come here, not a lot of Westerners come here. My understanding is that it's almost all local Thais, because they're not big on going to beaches anyway. They're not, Thai people are not, it's not something they do. They don't lie out on the beach. So this island is frequented almost exclusively by local Thais. Just come.
Take photo for us.
Oh.
Come. ขอบคุณเราหิวน้ำอ่ะ
นู่นไงน้ำกับแม่หนู
แล้วย้อนถ่ายรูปเราค่ะแม่ไปถ่ายกล้องพี่เอง ถ่ายก็เม็ดสวยงามมากสวยงามมากมาเด้อ
Anyway, we just stopped here for a few minutes. This is another area on the island, and Aoy's using the bathroom right now. And even though you see this is a little beach, there's no swimming allowed here because apparently this area is sort of it's like one of the royal palace areas. The guy who's taking us around in the tuk-tuk, he told us this is the Grand Palace area, so there's no swimming allowed on this beach. And but he said the next one up has another little beach, and you can swim there. So we'll be going there in just a few minutes. Here comes Aoy. Aoy cha. So this place is very, very casual, very laid back. I like it a lot. You do a lot of walking and a lot of climbing. You get a good, you get some good exercise just walking around and climbing up and down the stairs, the stone stairs on the hills. And then go to a nice little restaurant and have something to eat.
very nice. We swim.
I'm sure this place is beautiful at night, honey. When you see the lights from the coastline and everything. How late do the boats go back and forth, the ferries, do you know?
Up to 6 p.m.
6 p.m. only?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's other boats that will take you in later than that. Ask Uncle the next time he comes to pick us up.
ใช่วัดเห็นไอ้ขาวๆนั่นน่ะที่เราขึ้นไปเมื่อกี้ถึงได้บาทก็เดินเลี้ยวลงมาตรงศาลเจ้านึกตัวเองกันนะยังไม่สุดยังไม่สุดยอดอยู่
Hold on to her. Nice. So anyway, this is the beach area of called Sichang, island Sichang, and it's a very small beach. Like I said before, this island is not about beaches. I think the beach is maybe 100 yards total. It goes from there about 50 yards that way where you see those rocks, and then it goes to those rocks over there, and that's pretty much the extent of it. But that's cool, and you can see all the little children in the water. And there's this outdoor sort of open air seating area for eating, and you just go back there where I've got the camera pointed. There's all these little open stall restaurants. Go back there, order your food, order your beer, whatever you want, and they'll bring it to you. So we're just chilling out here for, I don't know, an hour or so. Molly's getting a rest. And I've got a Chang beer. You didn't get Chang. You didn't have any Chang. So anyway, we're just gonna relax here. It's a beautiful little place. So you can see when Thais go in the water or when they're on the beach, they're almost fully clothed. They have full bodysuit bathing suits because they just don't like being in the sun. They're really hate getting dark. I mean, for anybody who watches videos about Thailand, I'm not telling you anything new. The Thais hate tan skin. Anyway. So I'm not telling anything new to anybody who knows anything about Thailand. But it always strikes me as a little odd, being that I've only been here 6 months. When I do go to a beach area, you see all these Thais, they're in the water with all their clothes on. Alright, man. So I'm just going to pause it here for a while. You can see the ships out on the horizon. Must look beautiful at night when they're lit up.
Suitable for snorkeling?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. The water's too deep and there's not coral reefs out here. Snorkeling is where there's beautiful coral reefs under the water.
At the shore there, snorkeling, do you see the nice fish around?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. Okay guys, so I'm going to pause it for a few minutes. Just a shout out to my mom. How you doing, Ma? And to my older brothers. And Pat and Carrie, my friends back in LA. And anyone else, as I always say, anyone else who might happen to watch this video, thanks for watching for a few minutes. And we're just going to pause it. Alright, see ya. Squid, right?
อร่อยไหมโอเคไหม
Alright. So what do we have, honey? Squid and what else?
And then one kind of shell, I don't know what do you call, and then rice.
Okay.
And the other is crab.
เท่าไรครับเท่าไรราคาเท่าไร
180, 150, 100 something, but the crab is 300.
Okay. Wait, honey. Anyway, guys, just wanted to show you what we're eating. I got a couple of Chang beers going. We got squid, we got fresh squid, we got fried rice, we've got some sort of other seafood, mixed salad over there. So the food is fantastic, it's fresh. You know, it's pretty cheap. I mean, this whole thing's probably costing, I don't know, maybe $8, something like that. Anyway, that's it. Alright, let me pause this for a little bit and I'll get back to you in a few minutes. Okay, so it's now about 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, and we were just, you can't see it through the trees, but it's down through there where the seating area is. You can see it now. Right down through here, we're sitting down there. That's where we had lunch. Sat down there for a few hours, had a couple of beers, had some lunch, and now we're getting ready to begin the journey back home. I mean, we're certainly not in any rush. We're not in any rush at all, so we're just chilling out. But we're going to start moseying back down toward the pier. And I want to catch a speedboat back home. That's how I want to get home. I want to grab a speedboat. But I don't know if Boy's up for that. She might want to take the big slow boat. Whatever. Anyway, so it's a beautiful view. See everybody down there swimming. All of the tankers off on the horizon. Again, I can imagine how beautiful this looks at night. One of these times we're going to have to come down here to spend the night. Anyway, alright, I'm going to pause it again and I'll catch you again in a few minutes. Probably when we're on the water on our way back across to the central coast. Alright, see you in a few minutes. Ôi cha, rồi mang lên. Boy's had 2 beers. I'm surprised she's not asleep. Anyway, it's late in the afternoon now, probably 3:30 or so. We're on the ride back down to the pier, and this is the little central town. You can see it's a lot busier here. Off in the distance, there's the pier. Alright, so I think we're going to take a much smaller boat back. I want to go on an open air boat back. Don't want to take a big boat back. Okay, popping off. Boy's wearing her life vest. I made her put it on. We decided to take a speedboat back instead of the big boat.